Right, man. All right. This is the first simul stream between Twitch and YouTube. So I think there's some overlap there. A lot of people came to the Twitch channel from the YouTube channel, but I cannot stop playing this game. It's so incredibly good, and there's so many good mechanics in here that could be adapted into an RPG Maker game. So I figured since I was going to play it anyways, I would kind of just, I don't know, start thinking about, and I already have started thinking about a lot of things that can be sort of adopted into RPG Maker. Hey, what's up, Sarah? Good to see you. Good to see you. You played the demo? Oh man, it's so incredibly good. I'm pretty, I don't know if I'm into like the end game, but I'm pretty far on. But I hope you're doing well today, Sarah. It's good to see you. Let's see here. I guess we'll go ahead and continue on with the story. I want to say it was Star Ocean 3 that you could get higher than level 100. I don't know if that's the same in this game. I do not know if that's the same in this game. I probably need to keep the YouTube chat up to make sure that it's working correctly. So, just animating? Are you working on that series that you were talking about? Also, I need to make the text bigger on the chat in the video, but that's okay. Let me move the camera real quick, because I feel like a better spot for it is up here. And then we need to turn that not playing off. That's a little bit better. Also a multi-animation project about Disney characters? What? Oh, there's not actually a fast travel point inside the thing. Okay. What is your Disney project? Tell me more about that.
Ah, welcome back. I hear you found your Synod.
Yes, Mayor.
Well, splendid. This is no time to be resting on our laurels, however. I'll need you to find and acquire the source of Need's energy as quickly as possible.
Synard is such a strange name, in my opinion.
The source of Need's energy?
Precisely. It's time for you all to understand the source of Need's energy. In other words, the nature of symbology. The nature of symbology is one step above your traditional symbology. It is the power that we wield as Needians that you must combine with the latent powers inside your own bodies. That, I believe, is the only method we have to
This guy's
defeat
face
the
is
10
enormous.
wise men.
Why is his head so big? Also,
As much as I'm ashamed to admit it,
if there's
even
been
if
a
we
lot
as
of
Needians
tie-ins
had
in this
every
game
drop of our own
from
power at our
the
fingertips,
first game, I haven't
I
noticed them.
fear it would still not be enough to create a force that could overcome our enemy.
I was going to talk about his face. Yeah, his face is so large
what should we
in
do
his character
exactly?
sprite. So it's kind of weird.
There are 4 fields dotted across the land, located in different directions away from the Centropolis. You must ride your Synard to each one of these fields.
Did you say there were 4 fields? Webcam, yeah, I turned it off because it was over top of a little bit of the text.
Yes. Each
I'll
field
turn it
you
back on
encounter
once the
will have
dialogue's
its
over.
own trial to overcome. If you cannot beat the trials, then you will be barred from proceeding any further.
Ah, yes,
I'm
the
not quite
trials.
Sure I follow you, Mayor.
Typical RPG trope.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you any more than that. The trials differ for every person who challenges them.
Disney's coming up on their 100th anniversary?
Oh.
Really? Have I been living under a rock? I didn't know
In
that was
other
a thing.
words, we won't know anything about them until we're actually there.
The Field of Wisdom is north of the Centropolis, and the Field of Might is to the northwest. Southeast lies the Field of Courage, and the Field of Love is in the skies to the
The
northeast.
Field of Love?
Allow me to give you this. This is called a rune code.
What's that?
In order to prevent abuse, the 4 fields are usually kept locked in an offline state. This rune code is necessary to release the lock. You should probably try to visit the Field of Wisdom first. That one is located on a pentagonal island north of the Centropolis. Also, I understand that the defenses guarding the Field of Love are extremely dangerous. It may be best to save that
Extremely
for
dangerous. Don't
later,
you know that I'm like
until you're
40
sure your
levels
party is
over leveled,
fully
dude?
ready for what is awaiting you there.
Come on, man.
Thanks, Mayor.
Yeah, thanks, Mayor.
Ah, yes. One more thing.
Appreciate you, bud.
I have assembled the Needian Defense Forces. They are stationed in the northeastern town of Lakwa. If you ever need their services,
Certainly.
I have one final gift.
Phase unit. The phase gun is once again usable. BP can also be spent to improve it. Oh, cool. It's hosted by Disney fans like me, so it's not hosted by Disney themselves, but YouTube animators. Is it like trying to be, let me change the size of the chat here real quick. Is it trying to be like a full-blown movie? And then let me adjust this. Guys, this is the first dual stream between the two, so things are going to break, unfortunately. But we're gonna fix them as we go. Fix them as we go. No, just 4 minutes. Interesting. What in the hell? There we go. I'm not sure what the best place for this chat would be. I guess like right here. Yeah, that'll probably work. It'll be slightly over top of the mini map, but that's okay. So are you guys each working on different parts, or is it like a collaboration thing between all of you? All right. This is just a limited time event here. I wonder where. Maybe it's out here. Maybe it's outside. Oh my god. Bounce check. Oh, we gotta sell these. Each animator works on different parts, then the host combines them in tune to a song. Oh, cool. All right, these suck, so we're just gonna get rid of these. Where is the one that's costing us money? Here we go. Lose 60 full every minute. Let's get rid of that. Go the distance. What? Which movie is that from? Dude, what is this limited time event here? Is it? It's not in the PA mode, I don't think. No. Oh, okay. I think I know which song you're talking about. But yeah, there's so many skills right here, this list specifically. Hey, what's up, Sleek? Yeah, I was already playing this game this morning. I was like, well, I might as well just go live. But yeah, all of these skills in here would make such good RPG Maker skills. And then there's like little stuff like this item that gives you 1 full every minute, you know, and you can just stack these items up to get money every minute. I don't know. There's a lot of really cool skill concepts in this game that I think could be utilized to make some really good RPG Maker mechanics. Sleek, how you doing today? What are you getting into? What's up? What are the plans for the day? Plans for the day. Oh, here we go.
Who are you?
You're Chisato Madison, aren't you?
Well, yes. How did you know my name?
We found your business card in the Cave of Crimson Crystals.
Oh, I dropped it, huh?
I would like Pokemon Red and Blue to be remade like this. Oh my god, same. Wouldn't that be incredible?
Well, why do you think? You're the great hero sallying forth to slay the 10 wise men.
It would be so good.
I'm just covering your beat. Haven't you noticed the publicity you've been getting? Every man, woman, and child on need is following
Finish
your
cleaning
story
and now
right
chill here. Oh, that's the best. That's usually what I try to do is like knock out the chores, you know, or I say chores. I mean,
like that.
it feels weird calling them a chore, like chores when you're an adult. I don't know why,
I'm a crusader
but
for the truth. No monster
I always
can
try to
possibly
knock out
withstand
all
my
of the
burning
daily
passion for
chores as
the
soon as I
story.
wake up, and then it's usually
you
chill time
sure
after
about
that.
that?
You know, it's kind of what I've programmed myself to do.
Of course not. I'm just joking.
Maybe get inspired for working with RM again.
I may not look.
What are you
but I've
wanting
got
to
a
work?
blood
Like,
called
do you have an
Champion
active
Martial
project,
Arts.
or
My
are you wanting
hands
to
are
start
lethal weapons.
like an active project?
Really? Neat.
I couldn't stay with you guys unless I could defend myself a little.
What? So,
Well, duh. I've got.
But
Is she gonna join us?
Oh,
Let's
it's all
go.
right. I'm more than capable of taking care of myself.
in that case, what?
Huh?
You're going to be tailing us anyway, aren't you, Chisato?
I'm gonna
Well,
speed
sure,
through
but-
this, guys.
Sure, we're sure.
And that, well, you heard him, Bob.
Brilliant. As long as
Absolutely.
I read very, very quickly for anybody who doesn't know. Not that there's like a lot of hard-hitting stories in this game, or in most games anyways, with that kind of stuff, with like the side dialogue. The quality of life stuff in this game is so good. Like, I like that they show you the personal actions, because in previous Star Ocean games, even in the current one, I think you can easily miss a lot of these private actions and cutscenes because it doesn't tell you they're there. They just expect you to like kind of explore for them, you know? Why are there so many? What's going on here? Oh, it's pointing to the stairs for each floor. Make sure there's no more chests hanging around in here. I was really hoping that this game would be more tied into the first game, but which I get why it's not, because, you know, excuse me, it would be hard for somebody to jump in, but I have a sandbox project with a lot of mechanics and puzzles. Now I have to make a clean project. Whew. Sandbox projects are my favorite though, where you don't have to like worry about stories and stuff. I've learned that like I like a good story, and I feel like I can make a good story. I just don't like making like story stuff in RPG Maker. For me, it's all about the mechanics, you know? Just imagine PA mode in Pokemon where you can, yes, exactly. And you can have like little cutscenes for each of your Pokemon. Oh, it'd be so good. It would be so good. Oh, interesting. It's a good thing we brought her along. That was a nice little cutscene. I have an idea for a new game for the future. Uh-oh. Let's hear about it. Also, look at the loading times, which I mean, I have a pretty good PC, but like it loads so fast. A Pokemon-like games with a game with those mechanics. I really think that RPG Maker is like prime candidate to make a Pokemon-like game, especially when you consider. I just realized part of this is getting cut off, especially when you consider. I think it's called Pokemon Essentials for RPG Maker XP. Have a great stream. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Can something like this be made in RPG Maker? 100%. If you want to make like an actual Pokemon game, you should look into I believe it's called Pokemon Essentials for RPG Maker. X, how you doing, buddy? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today, my friend. Oh, X is over on YouTube. Yo, nice. It's good to see that the YouTube chat integration is working and everything. Thank you so much for that, X. Copying Pokemon mechanics in RPG Maker is so much fun. Yeah, because I mean, you can do just about anything. Just have my own mechanics, but follow some of the rules of Pokemon. Yeah, 100%. You could easily make a Pokemon-like game in RPG Maker, in my opinion. Have you ever heard of RPG Maker Paper? Yeah, I have. I've not looked a whole lot into it. I know that dev team seems like they're fairly active and they keep improving it, which is always good to see. But other than that, I've not looked into it a whole lot, no. All right, well, he said to go to the Field of Wisdom first, right? But I guess it doesn't actually matter where we go. Also, I'm level 90 something, so I'm pretty sure that all of the enemy mobs will be green. And there's another mechanic that I want to show you all, or two mechanics really. So when you're over leveled, there's 3 colors for the enemy mobs. There's red, which means it's higher level than you. Purple is the same, and green means it's under your level. When you level up these certain skills, you unlock this skill called Bodyguard, and it essentially causes your NPC characters that are following you to automatically kill the lower level enemies, and you get the experience and the money from that. It's really cool. I don't think Pokemon Essentials is necessary. Oh no, it's not necessary, but it is like an awesome toolkit. It's an awesome toolkit. Oh shit.
Enemies.
It's not legal using it. I would be interested to look into the legality, because I know they've made people take down ROM hacks and stuff, but I don't know.
It's all over.
I feel like they've not said anything about any cease and desist or anything like that. So I also have this other skill called Train on, which causes enemy mobs to appear. But you can kind of see like my NPC characters are just going around and destroying mobs, and I'm getting all the experience from that, which is such a cool mechanic, man. All right, let's get on the sign art. I might use RPG Maker, RPG Paper Maker, or use MZ3D. So Nerd Mansion has been making something with MZ3D that he's making like a Destiny-like game, which blows my mind that that's even possible. That you can make a shooter like that in RPG Maker. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like some incredibly impressive thing, but it's like a very rudimentary shooter in RPG Maker, and it's like, what?
Doesn't this seem kind of
How is this even possible?
Strange.
I don't know.
You think?
He had the whole Destiny UI with like weapons and armor and stuff, and different stats for the weapons and everything. It was really cool.
Something's up with it.
Oh,
I'm not. What was that? The rune?
Whoa.
this must be the real Field of Wisdom.
Mentioning essentials in RM web forums already is a no-go. Yeah, I can understand that. I still think it's a very impressive toolkit. It is like incredible how they. Is that what Pokemon? Oh man, what was that game? What was that game called? It was like Rebirth or Resurrection or something like that. It started with an R. Hit all 6 switches by using both the red and yellow transporters. Okay. But it was Rebirth or Reborn or Resurrection or something like that, and that game was awesome. It was so good. But why is it that Pokemon comics can be supported by Patreon then? It really depends on what Nintendo chooses to go after. I don't think there's any particular rhyme or reason to it. Think uranium? Yeah, but for every uranium, there's like 300 ROM hacks that never got touched. You know? Nintendo is random? Yeah, it just depends on like what kind of mood the lawyers are in for that time period. You know, there's not a lot of rhyme or reason to what they do. As far as, you know, protecting copyright or anything like that, or, you know, rules behind fan games, or wasn't there a big thing with the wasn't there a big thing with like the Smash tournaments recently? Like they made a change to the terms that people were not very happy with. I don't know what it was exactly, but okay, I'm kind of seeing what's happening here. Well, rip. Also, I'm way stronger than this, but because Train is on, it like lowers your stats so you can get extra experience. Oh! We should have had it focused from the beginning because we're getting kind of wrecked. Those enemies in particular, those wizards, are incredibly strong. We don't want to go on that one. Skill is so cool, man. This puzzle's not as complex as I thought it was. When I first saw the switches, I was overthinking a bit. Oh my, there's no way I touched that. Hard disagree. This is, I hate it when it does this. These things like, they like leech onto you, and then when your character tries to target them, it's like they're chasing their tail. It's kind of weird. It's like, it's kind of cool, but kind of weird. You know? Sleek, do you have a like a story in mind? Or you want to do a story thing, or you want to do like another sandbox project? Oh, you can't go back. Okay. Well, that makes this a little more difficult. There it is. Oh, the whip must be for, I don't remember his name, but he was with us for a short while. I kept seeing the whip throughout the game. I was like, who is this for? But I think I know now. These games always do such a good job of like the power fantasy, which is one of the #1 things I look for in a game, is like, does it have a good player power fantasy? Like, do you feel ultra powerful the higher up the levels that you get, and or the higher up in the levels you get, and like, is there ways to make you feel more powerful? And once you get into this crafting system, like all of this stuff, like you can write books that give you free skill levels for skills that the writer has and stuff. Like, there's all kinds of really cool mechanics, and you can make yourself overpowered pretty early on, which I really like, because it rewards you like really breaking into the systems. Okay, well, it rewards you really like diving into the mechanics and the systems. Okay, for right now, this place is a little too small to dodge enemies. Oh shit. Fantasy like Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, something where I can include puzzles and mechanics. You know what's weird is... Oh, I didn't mean to go there, but that's okay. It's so strange. Like, I feel like you see this a lot in different mediums, but it seems like, you know, everybody kind of has like a similar idea at the same time. And one thing I've seen so much of, especially on RPG Maker Twitter, is people making Dragon Quest clones. That's been pretty crazy. I'm not trying to do any random encounters right now. I see it. So it seems like there's another layer of this puzzle that I feel like I'm just now paying attention to. You can I think it has to be red, yellow, red, yellow. Like you can't do two reds back to back. You can't do two yellows back to back. Pretty sure that's what's happening. I also see them with 2K3. Yeah, there's a lot of them in 2K3, it feels like. And they don't get me wrong, they look good. I'm just gonna go ahead and fight these enemies. They look really good. God, if there's anything that I love in an RPG Maker battle system, it's seeing like 3,000 things of numbers everywhere, you know? Love that.
They were just way too weak.
I've been brainstorming as well, Sleek, and I've been trying to come up with something that I can keep relatively story light, but really play with battle mechanics. I'm really craving getting into the creation of an evented battle system and creating mechanics for that. Because with JAS, you know, I've been messing with like a lot of puzzle mechanics and stuff. And I feel like I've got puzzle mechanics fairly down, or at least down well enough to pretend like I know what I'm doing. But I have them down enough that if I needed to make a puzzle, like I know, you know, pretty much in any circumstance how to make that puzzle. But one thing I haven't messed with is a lot of the battle mechanics and, I mean, specifically the default battle system. I don't really want to use the default battle system. I want to use something that I event. But I could use a little more experience with certain, how do I want to phrase this? With storing certain pieces of information in variables and like manipulating that in different ways and seeing what I can do with that in an evented battle system. I want to mess with the basics only for my first project. Not many custom assets. I think they distract too much. Yeah, the problem with custom assets is there's always more to make. Right? There's always more custom assets to make. I really wish I could see more of this. I need a yellow to get down there. I don't want to touch that yet. Or do I? I think maybe so. So I need to learn to give more mechanics than story. I don't think a lot of story is necessarily a bad thing. It's just a lot of it depends on what somebody who is playing your game is coming into it with the mindset of, you know. I easily invest too much for a simple edit. Yeah, like the biggest God, this puzzle is so bad. I think this design is not good, especially when you can not see a lot of the map. I'm not a fan of this. But anyways, it's kind of where I'm at with JS right now, where it's like there's so many more things that I want to make, you know? Oh, we completely missed this one. Oh, finally. And I started making, you know, like I started making different... Oh, I actually don't want to step on that. I started making different designs for the third floor of like different objects and things like that. And it's like the more that I make, the more that I feel like I need to make. Does that make sense? Where it's like, you know, what started as a dresser became stuff on top of the dresser. So it became pictures and clocks, and then it became, well, I could take this same dresser model and kind of turn it into a nightstand, and then all the objects that were on the dresser can go on the nightstand. And it's like, well, they need tables in the room, and I started making tables, and like there's just always so much to make. Like you start making stuff and you think about all this other stuff to make to go along with the one thing, the one graphic that you created, you know. And it just becomes like you become locked into this like never-ending battle with how many assets is enough assets, right? Like, how do you stop yourself at a certain point and say, okay, this is enough. I need to do as much as I can with what I have now, you know? Before I decided to play Star Ocean 2 today, originally the stream was going to be me just making art assets for JS. So, also, it feels like that's over a little bit. There we go. So difficult not adding new stuff. Yeah, I feel like every creator faces that in some way or another, right? Where they want to where, you know, you'll just be like making a town or something, and then you're like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I had a mechanic where every person had you know, you had a relationship level with them in the town, and then you could, you know, get extra information or items and stuff from the people in the town, and then you've created a whole other system. You know, then you've created like a whole other system that you're working on, and now you're sidetracked where you could have had the town done and started working on the next dungeon, and now you're into this relationship system that is, oh, it's a whole thing, man. My sandbox project was just a simple game at first. Then I added a new map for testing something. Now it has like 100 to 200 maps with random stuff. Bingo. Bingo. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I should have went down to get the treasure chest. I had that idea for my first game. Too overwhelming. It is. Like, you just... You start getting into this thing where, like, you want to make so many things, but you have to start really thinking about the time that you have to invest to accomplish that. You know, one thing that I started thinking about with JAS was like, does this game really need a... There's no way that enemy touched me. It's so funny. With JAS was like, does this game really need a battle system? Because the focus is on, you know, these puzzle mechanics. Does a Zelda-like game really need an RPG combat system? I don't think so. You know, the biggest thing that I wanted to do was make some interesting puzzles. More than anything, I wanted JAS to be a game that I could point to for people who are new to RPG Maker and be like, you can just make something like this without adding a
Well,
like
I'd say
you can
that's
just
worth
buy
$10
RPG
in.
Maker for, you know, I don't know, MV's on sale for what, like $15 or something, and just start making stuff like this. Need to get over there. Something tells me there's gonna be a. I knew it. Oh, okay, never mind. We're still good. I thought I was like, something tells me there's gonna be a square in my way that's gonna prevent me from doing what I want to do. Oh, thank you. This is the most complicated dungeon that there's been in this game so far. All the rest of them have been pretty straightforward. I think I need yellow lit up. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I guess I don't have an option, huh? Yeah. Red, man. I'm hoping to finish JAS by December. By the end of, so basically by the end of the year, by the end of December. But this game's turning out to, like, it's going by much more quickly than I expected it to. But after this, the only other big game that I'm going to play this year is Super Mario RPG, which comes out... Did I get that one? I have not got that one. Which comes out on the 17th. Mapping is also something I need to work on. I don't really get used to the mapping system with layering. I feel that hard. I need to learn anything mapping related. I'm not a mapper by any stretch of the imagination. I don't enjoy it. I don't do it a lot. Like I'm just not a big mapper, you know. It's why I use... Oh, it doesn't show me the question marks on the big map. I guess we'll go this direction. Oh, awkward. There are some people, oh, what is it? I think their name is Starlit Castle or Starlight Castle. They do some really, really good mapping tutorials, specifically shorts. Who is this for? Who has the gun? I've not met a character that has a gun yet. There must be somebody left that we haven't acquired yet. Problem is that I can't see which tile does. Doesn't Claus have a phase gun? So his phase gun is just a skill. Yeah, phase gun. It's not a weapon, like an actual weapon you equip. Whoever these... Wait, you have a gun. It is a gun, right? Yeah. Who are these for? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like a robot character or something. Weird. Bye. I need to get over there to get that. I think that's the last one. I could be wrong. For Opera? Oh. I haven't met Opera yet, so that would explain it. I'm gonna guess she is in the later game. Was it this easy? Really? Get him, squad. Blue square. Interesting. I create something good looking, then I realize that walls are meant to be roof and passability is messed up. Are you talking about using the default tiles? Or are you talking about like custom assets as well? Because I feel you on the default tiles. I think RPG Maker's default tile set does not do a lot to inspire. What the hell are these things? They don't do a very good job like describing or even really showing you what everything's for.
Anyone hurt?
But then again, man, I can't get over, or I can't stress enough how much better I think VX Ace's tile set is than most RPG Maker, or like default RTP set than most RPG Makers. Oh, okay, I see. Do I want to go get that treasure? You think it's worth it? It was equipment. I don't know. We could probably make something better. The default, they should make sample map stuff so you can see what it, for what it can be used. I mean, there are sample maps, but I would argue they're not very good. You know, they don't do a lot to show you like different ways you can use them. For instance, some of their default sample map houses are terribly designed. It's literally just an outer wall and a flat roof. You know, it's like this tile set was meant to do more than that.
The Field of Wisdom's power source?
I think so. But what's that crazy?
It's a freaking laser beam, dude. Uh-oh.
We can do this.
We've got company.
Okay, so you're not considered a boss. Yes, I know that you like to use Dragon Roar, bud. Dude, the mages are popping off right now. They never do this much work. They're absolutely going after it. Love to see it. Fate is so good. Fate and Letitia are so good.
I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Selecting the tile should already show a house, for example. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think that actually would be super smart. I still think I want to create like a tutorial mode or a tutorial game for RPG. So here, I've had this idea for a while. I'm gonna throw this out there, okay? One of my favorite things to do in RPG Maker is take a look at an event flow, see what's wrong with it, and try to fix it. Okay? It's one of the reasons that I like making event systems, because it's almost like a puzzle that you're putting together. I envision an RPG Maker game where the game is so you would like open the game for the first time, hit playtest, maybe you play like a minute, and then something goes wrong in there. And your job as part of this game is to go back to the project, fix the thing that's wrong, hit playtest again, and you just keep playtesting until you come across the next error. And your job is to fix it. The only issue is like somebody could easily just break the entire game. So there's that. I haven't figured out exactly how I would want to do something like that, or if that's even really that feasible or that possible. But I've had this idea for a game in my head like that for a long time. I think it'd be really cool.
I can feel something expanding inside of my mind.
That's a weird thing to say. Objects don't align well with each other, for example, doors and windows. Yeah, one thing that I just learned recently.
I have to be.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to talk about this after this cutscene.
Federation HQ.
Because I think this might be a pretty important story point.
Dad?
This is the only character I've seen so far from Star Ocean 1.
Decide to invade again now of all times. I need to get this stupid military org chart finished. Otherwise, we won't have anything to engage them with.
Oh, this is in the past.
Claude, what are you doing here?
Well, you never even came back home. You're finally back from outer space, but you never even came to see me.
Why does Kid Claude sound drunk?
Oh, yeah. I think this was the first time in a year that Dad was back on Earth.
Come on, Dad. Let's go back home. I'm studying real hard so I can go to space with you.
I could be wrong.
I forgot how much I used to look forward to.
And I should probably look up who the voice actor is for this character before I say this. Hopefully it's not too mean. But this sounds like an adult trying to do a kid's voice and doing a bad job at it.
But I've got some important work to do here.
Am I wrong?
Oh, why? You promised you'd read me a whole bunch of books when you got home.
No, you're not wrong. Like, this is like very bad, right?
Aren't you
It seems so
coming
bad.
home, Dad? What about my books? Mom's been waiting.
It's cringe. It is. Why is it so?
too.
All the other voice acting has been pretty solid so far. This is like
Don't worry, son. Mom
so bad it's
understands.
very noticeable.
I want you to go back home and take care of your mother for me, okay, Claude?
His mother is also a character from Star Ocean 1.
You have to lie to me, Dad. I hate you, you big liar.
A big liar. Huh.
What is the purpose of this cutscene? It's kind of weird.
Wow, what was that?
Did you see something just now, Claude?
I saw my past.
Oh.
Right, let's head for the next few.
So what I was going to say about the tile sets was that I learned recently through like kind of the hard way through trial and error that in order for your tile set to line up with the character sprites, or how do I phrase this exactly? You have to put like a $ in front of the tile set name or the tile set or the sprite sheet name in order for it to line up correctly with the tile set, which seems so stupid to me. Otherwise, it's off by like a pixel or two, which is why? What is the purpose of that? You know? I guess we could go try to get this treasure, huh? Oh, so I need to be up there. Oh, rip. Question is, how do we get up there? I'm just gonna keep trying a bunch of stuff until we figure it out. Yeah, for anybody who ever has trouble getting their objects or character sprite sheets to align with their tile set, put a $ in front of the name and it will align correctly. I'm not sure what the purpose is of that. It seems kind of stupid. Like, why would it not just align by default? And then you could put a $ in front of it if you don't want it to align, or just move it a couple pixels. Very weird. I think we might have to be up top for this to get that treasure. All right, so we need to be... Okay. I have to try to remember that. That's what I always do because I like big sprites. I like big sprites. That was a terrible, terrible joke. I'm not even gonna finish it. That just, every time we talk about certain things, it just makes me so upset that we don't have certain things by default in RPG Maker, you know? Like adjusting the, like just having big, like sprites that are taller than the tile by default, you know? Pixel perfect movement. Adjustable like mouse events, stuff like that. I just thinking about using tiled or parallax. Not sure what is more efficient and faster. I think parallax usually looks. Are you talking about tiled as in? I think there's a plugin called Tiled, right, or something like that. That does some cool stuff with the maps. Oh, we're not even close yet. I couldn't tell you because I don't do a lot of that. I wish I had better advice for you. Can you handle that? Thank you. They don't do it for every enemy. I'm not sure why. I'm afraid to take that because I don't think we can get back up. I think this is a trap. Yeah. F. Oh, I knew it, man. What's frustrating is that I know I'm gonna get over there and this chest is not gonna be worth it at all. I know that's gonna happen. I can feel it. That's how it always is in RPGs. Such a bummer. I'm a big fan of making the Like if you have a complicated thing like this, or something that's hard to get right on the first few goes, that's fine. But the reward should definitely be worth it, you know? Yeah, see, I need to be on yellow when I get onto this segment. And see, these two are here. I can see it in the puzzle design. These are here to prevent you from being on yellow when you get down there. Yeah, see, I gotta have yellow on right here. Which means I would have to be down there with red on. I like the idea of the mechanic here. The biggest issue is, yeah, you can't zoom. I don't think you can zoom out on the map. If I could zoom out to see it a little bit more, I could understand it a little bit better, but... Oh wait, this might be it. Oh yeah, I'm in it. Oh no. Then that takes me over there. So the solution is in the top half then. It has to be. Because looking at this segment, you have a yellow here, a red, and then another yellow. There's no way to make that work. Like, it has to be on the top segment is where I need to end up. Hey, what's up, Sub? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, this is very typical Star Ocean music, but you're absolutely right. It's one of those things where it's like, it's very, the pitch is very high, I feel like. How's the game? So incredibly good. This is actually the first time I've gotten stuck so far. I'm not actually stuck. I'm stuck trying to get this treasure chest. But the game's incredibly good. I'm level like 90 something. I think I'm under 20 hours so far, which is good. I didn't really want to spend 80 hours on this, not with Mario RPG coming out in like a week or two. Okay, here's where we need to start paying attention. To the point I couldn't sleep and just plugged away at the RPG Maker project. I actually love those times though. You know? I've done that in the morning a few times where like I couldn't sleep and I was like, well, guess I'm working on RPG Maker today. Or this morning. We'll go back this direction. Oh, yikes. We did not want to do this. There's something to get me back over to the other side. Yeah. You know, just drink a cup of coffee, man. This map's giving me Mega Man vibes. Weirdly enough, I think I can see that. Yellow, yellow, red. I need to... Oh, wait, is this it? Oh, this might be it. I think we got it. Oh, thank you, sweet baby Jesus. Holy moly. And not even worth. Not even worth, chat. Jesus Christ. Unreal. Unreal. All right, Battle Mage, Dragoon, and Sorcerer classes. Nice. Now, when you say done, do you mean stat-wise or like just done completely? How do you descend? Oh, okay, here we go.
The rune code!
This must be the Field of Might.
What a massive mountain. It's kind of cold, don't you think?
Whining about it won't change anything.
What a dick! Don't whine about it! Suck it up! Be a man! Show your strength. Dude, I'm level 95. You don't want me to do that. Uh-oh. That's no good. No, you guys aren't going to auto battle that one? Okay. Skills and a general framework for stats. Very nice, man. Very nice. Jesus. We are going for it. Dragon Roar!
I'd say that was Dragon
Roar! Every game, it never fails. Every Star Ocean game. Dragon Roar! What's weird though is in Star Ocean 3, the main character is not the one that has Dragon Roar. Okay, well that was easy enough. Beat him up. Beat him up. Let me see your butt. Dragon Roar! If you're level 95, you must be nearly done with the game by now. I'm not sure story-wise. I did a lot of breaking of the game. When I originally came to this continent, and I've not done a lot on this continent, just to kind of set the stage for you, I was level 60-something. So I did a little bit of some game breaking, which most Star Oceans let you do right around this point, and power leveled. Essentially broke my way to 95. But I don't know if that's the end of it. Star Ocean 3, I think, lets you go up to level 255. I'm not sure if this game is like that or not. Like, you can kind of see that my NPC characters are just auto-deleting enemies. You know, by the way, it's my birthday tomorrow. Hey, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Do you have any plans? So much shit going on.
That was easier than I thought.
Oh, you might stream? I need to get the courage to stream again. You got this. You got this, Sarah. I believe. I believe. Mess him up. Thank you. The best advice is to just do it. That's usually what I tell myself. You know, I wasn't for sure that I wanted to do it today. I was like, you know what? F it, dude. Go forth, my minions. Really? Really, guys? You gonna leave one of them? How dare you? How dare you leave one pitiful enemy alive? My animate on stream? Okay. Or animate the Disney project? Yeah, there you go. Put in work, my mages. I was enjoying this character a lot. I don't really think I like playing as her anymore. The Disney project? Let's go. I would imagine that stream would probably do pretty well. People love Disney, you know? The only thing that I'm not liking about the streaming so far is that the quality is not great on the YouTube channel. It's 720p. It's a little choppy, but everything else seems fine. But I don't really want to pay for a restream, you know? I think that's kind of silly. Oh my god. If it was like $5 a month, then, you know, I'd probably pay that, because that's like, you know, 2 subs as far as what I get paid. But I think it's like almost $20 a month to unlock the higher quality. No, so from what I can tell, Sub, because there's a skill where I can make like 20 of these pop at one time. The enemy, when the enemy spawns, it's decided on the back end in the game whether or not your party's going to target that enemy. It's like a dice roll. The higher your skill is, the better your chances that dice roll will roll like a yes, kill this monster. But rarely it rolls a no, we are not killing this monster. And so it doesn't matter how long you stay around or if you leave and come back, they just will not target that spawn. It's like it's programmed into that spawn. Well, it's not like, it is programmed into that particular monster spawn, you know? Everything's monetized these days. It is. It is. And I mean, I could do the work to... So there is a chance to roll no. Yeah, the enemy spawn, like you'll see, like they just won't target a particular spawn. It's because the roll was no for that enemy. And it fucking back attacked me, man. Ruined my streak. Jesus. What game was it that I played last time that didn't have focus your attacks as the default option? Was it Xenoblade? Like, why do I have to hit R every time to do this, to focus my attacks? Why is that not a default option? Xenoblade did that too, where it's like every battle I went into, I had to change the setting to focus your attacks. Like, just let me set that as a setting. So I don't have to do that every time. It seems silly, especially when there's already so much quality of life stuff in this game. Same with Xenoblade. Yeah, it was definitely Xenoblade. Yeah, see, that one rolled a no, don't kill this mob. Perfect. Alright, well, I guess we'll continue on. We'll go fight this boss. Xenoblade feels like forever ago. The game's so good, man. God, it was so good. I'm going to be coming back to this. I think I'm going to do some creative mechanics on some of the mechanics in this game. You know? Also, Sub, I'm curious what you thought about the Overwatch reveal. A lot of the old guards seemed like they were pretty excited about it. Or, well, not reveal, but you know what I mean.
Looks like there's some
A lot of the new Overwatch news.
Whoa!
Congratulations on making it this far.
Who are you?
I am the guardian of the Field of Might. I have
So we passed?
thus far.
Thus far?
Now I will.
I see.
That's right. And you'll need more than some flashy hocus.
Flashy hocus pocus.
Oh, it's these guys.
Don't underestimate them.
We're doing a lot of 0 damage. Man, we gotta break this thing's shield, dude. Am I dead? What? There we go. Dude, this thing's got mega shields. Break its shield! Oh my god, that was actually kind of tough. I mean, I've still got train on. I could always turn train off. And then I'd be, I think, like 3 or 4 times as powerful. But... the Doomfist were not justified unless they want you playing Malga. I did. That's like one of the few things that I didn't see was Malga or how Malga played.
Wonderful. You have overcome every...
Wonderful. I'm dead, but wonderful.
Is this the altar?
I don't see anything.
Energy ball.
Well, cadets.
Oh, is this another memory?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you so glum? I figured you'd be a little happier to...
I am happy to be here. What a lie. I was so depressed back then, everything just...
What a lie.
Yes, there I go. Lying to myself again.
Well, Admiral Kinney is your father.
Wow, that's Admiral Kinney.
Oh, hey, did you hear?
Makes sense. I'm sure the instructors are padding his grades. Wouldn't want to piss off the Admiral, you know?
Damn.
Knock it off!
I don't deserve to be stuck in this post. I'm Federation Admiral material and I know it. The boys upstairs are just afraid of me.
Oh my
no matter
god.
where I went, no matter what I did, the Federation and my dad's power weighed on me like a ball and chain. I hated it.
This story concept at its core, I think, is
Or
pretty
maybe
good.
It was because I was still just a child.
You know? The things they want to implement seem cool. I think the new ultimate comp tier is needed. Yeah, a lot of the comp rework and rewards, I do like that.
I did nothing.
You know, I was never really interested in comp personally, but that makes me a little more interested.
Well then?
Franken Robbie. Franken Robbie. I did not explore this place like at all. Should we do that? The only issue is I don't know what I didn't explore. But yeah, it seemed like you know, a lot of the bigger ones that I watched kind of said, you know, they were really interested in having the new tier, which is understandable. There's always one, guys. You always gotta leave one of them. Why? Why do you do this to me?
We can do this. Just some random minion.
What is his gimmick? Like what does he do? He's a tank, right? Thank you, Restream, for letting me know I got 100 messages. I appreciate it. I don't know why that was necessary.
I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Very nice.
He's very, I'm the only tank on our team. Oh. I mean, I guess that is true, right? I was already here, was I not? Can you fire both guns at the same time? The navigation of this mountain leaves a lot to be desired. What is this? What's up here? What was the purpose of that? That's so funny. Uh-oh. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Did I just create like a... Interesting that an avalanche just happened here. Doesn't really look that way to me, but are we gonna do it again? I'm afraid to find out what happens if I don't get into the cave. So I don't want to get a game over from this. I don't think this game would do that, but I don't want to find out. That was weird. Uh-oh, level 99. I don't know. Cause an avalanche. I'm just trying to have some fun, man. Okay. His ult is an AoE shield, otherwise he has no shield. He charges in like Junker Queen. He's got a passive ability that reduces incoming damage like Hog. So think of him as Junker Queen, Hog, and Rhine. Yeah, they're definitely in like a power creep meta, for sure. It seems like they like, man, it's like they create heroes to deal with the problems they have in the sandbox instead of, you know, like addressing the problems in the sandbox. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It's like, well, instead of balancing X thing, let's just create a hero that fixes that. And then that hero just creates a whole bunch of other problems. All right, well, I guess let's get out of here. Oh, that's gonna... I don't really want to figure out how to navigate this place for forever. I was hoping that that avalanche would trigger like a special, you know, cutscene or something. But... let's see what we got here. Can you... Oh, you can fly fast! What? Holy moly. Oh, it's right there. Uh-oh.
So this is the
I don't like...
Whoa!
The rune code Null gave us.
Well, I hope it doesn't...
Instead of actually fixing the problem, yeah. They're not the only ones, though. Destiny 2 does that a lot, too, where... The only issue is, like, with Destiny 2 is that they don't have foresight. They like to, you know, they'll knock things down that are too strong, but they don't have the foresight to see something that will very obviously take its place. And so when we knock that thing down, there's just a whole new horrible problem to deal with, which anybody could have seen coming from a mile away, you know? Go forward without hesitation. You got it. Okay. I'm sorry, I hesitated.
Not too shabby.
Victory is mine!
I want a character with a gun. I don't want to try out that that new character, but she's gonna be so weak. I don't really want to reset all of her skills either. Did I just get poisoned? Excuse me? You're not gonna kill either of them. Okay. There are lots of enemies here. Good thing there's a quick heal. Oh shit. Get him. Yeah. That's a weird thing too. It's like, I don't know. Like I get why you balance for the casual audience, but I don't know, man. It's like, are they the ones keeping your game alive? I don't know. I would argue probably not. Damn, plus 300 attack? That's pretty good, even though she's not in my party. I'm trying to figure out what's causing the poison. I don't think there's any particular, I think maybe certain paths. Are you poisoned? No, you don't maintain status effects after battle. Even death, I think you come back to life with 1 health. But I'm assuming certain paths are what is poisoning me. Yeah, see, because it's not happening all the time. Whoa! Oh, look at the squad going for it. Love that. All right, level 100. Let's see if they... Yeah, they're still gaining experience. So I guess you can go past level 100. Oh my god. Floor damage poison? Yeah, it must be like particular... I'm assuming there's like a certain, you know, path that you're supposed to take through there, and I just wasn't paying attention. Not that it matters. I mean, I've got so much health, it doesn't really make a difference. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right. Oh my god. Who's gonna grab that?
Doesn't it look like they're...
I think this statue's...
Do you want to try it, Claude?
Here goes. Whoa! No.
Courage without power is nothing more than foolhardiness. Fight!
Oh my god.
We can do this.
We can handle
I'll show you foolhardy. Trying to break its shield. There we go. DPS 'em. I wonder if your HP gets higher than 9999 as well. Because it also did that in Star Ocean 3. Frank and Robbie is supposed to be pretty good for breaking shields, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Or at least I thought it was.
Okay, I think I'm a bit stronger.
Remarkable. I can.
Whoa!
Admiral, the high energy mass in Sector Theta is still exhibiting abnormal orbit trajectory.
Thanks.
Admiral.
Admiral, you have my deepest...
I tried my
You level up real
best,
fast in this?
so
Yeah, well, I mean, if the level
reality
cap is
is-
255, then it
Don't
makes sense why.
apologize.
Plus, Star Ocean is pretty known for having like really deep
God was
endgame,
never exactly what you'd
lots of
call
extra
courageous.
bosses and dungeons
That's
and
why
stuff like that.
That's why I felt I didn't have to worry about him all the time.
What are you talking about? You're...
No, I haven't. I've been cowering inside the whole time.
Dad.
That's cool.
Courage.
Yeah, it's
Did you
really,
have-
really
I
good,
couldn't
man.
see anything.
Oh,
What kind of courage?
the courage.
This
to
year
throw
has
away
been such a
everything?
great year for
I couldn't tell you,
RPGs,
to be honest. But there's
and
one.
we still have Super Mario
So
RPG
this
to
is
go.
what we... Well then,
Well, I guess that's just mind blowing to me. So I don't. Part of me wants to think that like there's something else to trigger with that avalanche, but I don't know. It's done that a couple times where it says that there's an event, and it's just like that repeatable thing that just doesn't really do anything. Yeah, on the 17th is Super Mario RPG, which is nuts. Just nuts. Oh, here's a dungeon we haven't accessed yet. Oh, it's because we can't. See what color the enemies around here are. Green. Oh my god, dude. We're too strong. And we still have train on. What the? It's in the sky? HD 2D game with linear motion battle system looks cool. Yeah, it is. It is fantastic. Highly recommend. Also, Liz, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome.
Are we invited in?
looks like it.
Also, I like the auto progressing dialogue and fast forwarding and stuff like that. It's all so good. All the quality of life stuff is incredible. A garden bursting with flowers is what the spirit of the spring loves the most. There's hope and there's a... Okay. Weird. Maybe that resets it or something? Oh, that's interesting. So I guess we want to have, yeah, exactly, this place full of flowers. All right, chat, real quick, I'm gonna take a break. I have to pee so badly, so give me just a moment. I'll be right back, okay? I didn't realize you're dual streaming onto YouTube as well. How's that working? It seems to be working okay. The quality on YouTube is not very good, it seems. The quality on both maybe doesn't seem super great. Actually, no. Twitch seems fine, because Twitch is going to 1080p, but the quality for YouTube doesn't look great, at least not to me. Oh, it's because it's in auto quality. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm a dumb, so don't worry about me. Don't listen to me. It's going great, okay? Don't listen to me. It did only have the option for 720 earlier. I don't know if maybe stuff like as encoding gets freed up, you get that option for restream or what. But regardless, it's going well. It's going well. I'll probably continue to do this in the future. It was much easier using restream than I thought to do this. So. For anybody on YouTube who normally, tunes in for RPG Maker content, we are taking a slight break because there's 2 really good RPGs coming out this month that I want to play. So I'm taking a break from streaming RPG Maker. I'll still be uploading RPG Maker content. But, taking a break from streaming it to try to progress as much as we can in this game before Mario RPG comes out. We already turned the flowers on there. Turned the flowers on, Jesus Christ. Aha! See, I like these. These are like puzzle light mechanics. They're not overly complicated, but oh, weird. And the flowers aren't coming on. Did I go in the wrong direction? Well, we're gonna go ahead and get all the chests and stuff anyways. Also, where you see them like auto battling the enemies, I have accessories on 3 characters, 2 of each accessory, or 2 of the accessory on each character, on 3 characters, which increases the rate at which they do that. Might be for that one section. I think it's the bridges that don't have the symbols on them. Maybe. This map is rather large. Curious to see if the time gate enters this this game. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. These wizards are the biggest threat. We want to take these out as soon as possible. All right. But yeah, I'll probably continue to simul stream. I mean, it was much easier than I expected it to be, you know. And viewers have been kind of floating in and out, and this will help kind of reach the goals for the YouTube channel as far as like watched hours and stuff like that. So I don't know why I would continue to do it, you know. Favorite character thus far? I like this character that I'm playing as right now. Her name is Priestess, and she's kind of like a gadgeteer. You know, she creates different things. She like, you know, is very in tune with machines and knows how to like take apart things and create things, even though it wasn't like a huge thing on her planet. I see why some of these flowers don't bloom in certain places now. There's no flowers down here at all, right? I like Priestess, and I like Celine. She's pretty cool. Chisato seems pretty cool too. She's like a reporter. That's really all I know about her. This dude's story was super interesting. So you meet this guy fighting a double-headed dragon in a cave, and you actually end up distracting him in this fight, and something happens when the dragon attacks him, and it becomes fused into his body. And you go through a side quest of trying to exorcise the dragons, and then at one point you find out that it's going to kill them, and so he decides against doing it, and he just lives with these dragons fused into his body. Pretty cool concept for a character. I was using that character to fight with for a while, but it just, I don't know. His fighting style was slower than I wanted it to be. I don't know. I might trade him out with Priestess soon, because I'm enjoying Priestess less and less. Initially, I liked her because her main attack is like a big robot arm that does like an AoE in front of you. And it'll do that however many times you press it. So like, you know, 3 times is a combo. But I don't know. I'm just not enjoying playing as her battle-wise as much as I wanted to. And then I think her skills are not great either. I don't particularly enjoy her skills. Let's go back and grab this treasure. He's a bit of a dragoon himself. Yeah, literally a dragoon. He's like literally a dragon. Super cool. Super, super cool. That flower is part of the puzzle mechanic? Yes, it's very, very neat. Very neat. So your goal is to fill all of the surrounding, like you'll see a gate, and your goal is to fill the surrounding bridges with flowers. And it'll have you like go up and down bridges, you know, as you go. And you're just trying to figure out how to do all of them, which we just did. Super, super cool. That's something you could also do in RPG Maker for sure.
How wonderful to see you here.
Whoa!
Hook, line, and sinker. I killed the real guardian of this place long ago. My name is Lo.
Oh, she's
Stop
affiliated with
moving
the Ten
right
Wise Men.
now.
Interesting.
If you let's get right to business.
What?
You're free to refuse, of course.
You coward!
Don't do it! The fate of the entire universe is resting on this!
Who said you were allowed? Enough talking.
Okay, I will.
Sure. Everyone else, stay back. Don't get any ideas, or you won't live long enough to regret
It's
it.
just a horizontal application for Ice Floor. Yeah, actually that is true. It's very true. The only difference is you can stand. Well, yeah. You just would add like a switch that gets turned on if you touch. It's kind of like a combination of Ice Floor, and then we did the sequence puzzle. It's kind of a marriage of those two, I guess.
I think I'll...
Oh, you're gonna fight us anyways? Okay. Why am I moving so slow? Oh, that must be the boss's debuff. Rena, are you gonna heal me? What's happening? Rena, why are you not healing me? Dude. I have no idea why Rena is not healing at all. Very weird. Is she silenced or something? She just got healed. No. Oh, finally. Jesus. Dragon Roar could be a sub sound? That's a good idea, actually. That's a really good idea. Dragon Roar! Dragon Roar!
I'm glad we got out of that one.
Did Claude die at the end of that? Oh my god.
Pretty cool, huh?
Ooh, very nice.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to change Rena's AI because she did a
Absurd.
horrendous job of
How
healing
could
right
I
there.
lose?
You alright?
Yeah.
Forget about it.
You're right.
Well,
There's nothing.
I guess that monster really did kill the spirit.
Something's.
I can't see!
Okay.
Where am I? I feel like this horrible black thing is clinging on to me. It's cold,
That would be death.
dark, scary, painful. I feel terrible. I can't move anymore. Who are you?
It's me.
What?
Don't be scared. This is all that I can do for you.
Wait a minute. You were always manipulating me, Dad.
Oh, he's gonna deal with his daddy issues.
I'm not gonna be your puppet anymore. I wasn't put in this world just to make you look good. Look at me now, everybody. This... I don't know. What the heck? Why am I crying? Damn it! Damn it all to hell!
Interesting.
What was that all about just now?
That was me. Me now.
It was so warm, but. Oh my goodness.
You alright, Rain?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Didn't
go
Raina
back
see
to the
something different though?
Centropolis.
Why is she
All right.
referencing what he saw? They've seen something different every time. Okay, it says there's an event here. What did she? I didn't even see what she said. Oh man, what was it? Is it? Oh, I can't see now. I guess because it's over. Oh well. What? Why is it saying that there's a limited time event here? I wonder if it's after our next mission objective, maybe. It's insane how quickly the fast travel loads. Like, my God.
Well, it would appear you have obtained the power of all the 4 fields.
Yes, Mayor, but I have...
Oh, you are. Noticeably stronger, in fact.
I'm really not sure.
Mayor Null, the Defense Force has completed...
Good, because Claude's team has just finished their expedition to the 4 fields.
The assault on their home base in Final.
For the next...
Yes, sir.
Ah, come to think of it, I still...
Good to meet all of
you too.
Nice to meet you.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
I kind of expected her to... She looks like an important character. I kind of expected her to have character art.
At high noon tomorrow, the army will stage an invasion of...
Tomorrow? Why so soon?
I'll rewind the YouTube. You don't have to do that, man. That's funny, though. I guess you can do... That is one cool feature of streaming on YouTube.
We have to attack.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, I was wondering if...
About that.
Uh-oh.
What? Is that not possible?
No. Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you something. Expel, you see, doesn't exist in this universe any longer.
Doesn't exist anymore? What are you talking about?
Expel is no more. It vanished without a trace, following the collision with Energy Need.
So my
All the
dad's
people you
gone
know,
too?
they're dead.
I'm sorry to say this, but yes.
This is a joke, right? What's the point of fighting the 10 wise men if Expel no longer...
However,
Hope?
there might be a way to bring
How can we do that?
Oh, what?
We could use a space-time displacement shield to transport Expel from the moment before...
You can do that?
Theoretically speaking, yes. But the 10 wise men need to be out of the picture first.
What do you
Why?
mean?
We are going to need an enormous displacement shield to cover the entirety of Expel. In order to create it, we'll need to use all the energy available from...
So if we can defeat the 10 wise men...
You can bring back Expel if we do that?
That's right.
If that's the only way I'll see my mother again...
We can't afford to lose this battle, no matter what.
Oh, liking the shutter staying open. Yeah, I don't know what that is referencing.
Get a good night's sleep. What you accomplish tomorrow will decide...
Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
The Need Defense Force is preparing for battle in Laqua even as we speak. We are going to rendezvous with them in Laqua right now.
All right.
Well, the hour's
We're going to fight the 10 wise men right
here?
now. Okay.
The 10 Wise Men's stronghold in Phenol is protected by an energy field that prevents access by Synard. The transporter in there won't be available to us either, unfortunately. The people of Phenol destroyed it themselves, fearing it would be...
So what are we going to...
Scouts from the Need Defense Force have discovered that the energy field extends to an ocean depth of only 100 meters. The ocean around the area is...
We're going underwater?
That's the reason we're in...
Ahara?
It is a symbological creature, like the Synard. You can
Damn,
ride the
man, we're just becoming a regular zoo here. Oh, that thing looks horrendous.
A symbological creature.
That is some
designed for
nightmare
deep-sea
fuel.
Exploration. It might look a little intimidating. Seems like everyone's here.
Well, I didn't think I was gonna go immediately
We'll
into
be in
this
the heart of
thing.
enemy territory soon.
I really wish I could figure out what the deal was with that cave. Oh well, I can't fast travel now. Dude, I missed my Synard. Where's my Synard, dude? This is pretty crazy looking. Guys, I think that is a good stopping point. Let's see. This was mostly a big test to see if Restream did a good enough job, and it seems to have done pretty well. Like, everything looks good. The chat worked pretty well. Yeah, I the only thing that I have to take a look at now is to see how YouTube handles this video whenever it's done. I think I'm just gonna keep them, like, keep the videos, I don't know, I think I might keep the videos private maybe, so that people aren't getting pinged with notifications. I don't know. I haven't really figured out how to handle this yet, as far as the live stream goes. So ending stream, yeah, I think so. It runs smoothly. Yeah, everything seemed to have ran pretty well. So I don't know. I don't know if I want this to go live on the channel as a video. Maybe not this one, maybe the RPG Maker ones. And then we can have all of the dev streams available as, like, you know, dev blogs, basically, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'll kind of think on that and figure out what I'm going to do going forward with that. But thank you all so much for hanging out. This has been a fantastic time. Let me see here. The next stream, I think we might try to stream again. We're definitely going to stream again one more time this week. Perhaps tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll keep you all posted on the Discord about it. But now that we know that this works, I definitely want to, especially when we do RPG Maker dev stuff, I want to make sure that we stream to YouTube, because then I can just take that stream and turn it into a dev blog, which I think would be really great for the channel. So it was nice dipping in for a moment. Thank you so much, Sub. Sorry for the shorter stream, guys. I wasn't really sure how long I was going to go today, but it's nice to know that Restream does work. Everything ran smoothly, and you all are awesome as usual. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I will be hanging around various RPG Maker streams and in the Discord. I think that's all I got. I'm not really sure what I'm going to release for shorts this week. I want to do Transfer Event as a short. So, or set event location is what I want to do as at least one of the shorts this week. I don't know about the rest of them. And then I need to go ahead and make the third part to Events for Beginners. Get the video recorded for that and get it uploaded. So thank you all so much. I love you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.